At just 8 years old, I was running a stir-fried noodle stall by the street. Each bowl sold for $1,000. Only 20 servings were made per day, yet long lines still formed daily. That day I sold the last bowl and was about to pack up, when a strange old man suddenly appeared in front of me. He said this wok was actually left to me by the god of food. I was stunned. He actually knew my master. I was about to ask who he was, but he reached out and pinched my chin. After seeing the lotus mark on my tongue, he finally relaxed, then offered to pay $1 billion for a serving of my rice noodles. I quickly stir-fried a fresh plate. He devoured it in seconds, then handed me a plastic bag. Inside were 3 brocade pouches. He said to open the first one at the destination. Someone there would pay the $1 billion. The other 2 should only be used in a crisis. I thought he was messing with me, but when I turned back, the old man was gone. I opened the first pouch. Inside were the words, "Culinary Group." The next day, I followed the address, but the guards stopped me at the entrance. I told them their chairman owed me $1 billion. They laughed and were about to throw me out. Just then a luxury car pulled up. The group's butler stepped out. He saw me being bullied and immediately stopped them. After hearing why I came, he looked at me in shock. Then, just like the old man, he asked to see my tongue and discovered my rare lotus tongue of taste. He immediately took me to the villa. Inside was a man hooked up to a breathing machine. The moment he saw me, he cried and hugged me. Said I was the son he lost years ago. I was completely confused. The tycoon began to explain. The day I was born, a Taoist predicted I had the fate of the heaven's cursed star, destined to bring death to those around me. My mother died during childbirth, fearing I'd harm others. He had no choice but to leave me with the god of food. Years later, he developed a terminal illness, and his final wish was to see me inherit the family empire. But there was one condition. I had to win the God of Food tournament. Only then would I be worthy of the $100 billion empire. After saying this, he passed away. Soon after, the group held a grand funeral. The 4 culinary kings of China arrived. Each presented their signature dish to pay respect. But I picked one up and took a bite, and immediately spit it out. I sneered and said it was as bland as chewing wax. They didn't deserve the title of king. My words enraged all of them. They called me a clueless brat, accused me of insulting their reputation, demanded an explanation. I walked up to the sushi king, told him his rice lacked enough water, too hard when steamed. 9/10 doneness was the ideal point. Then I told the Korean food queen. Her kimchi was dry and tasteless. Even pigs wouldn't eat it. They were all left speechless, shocked that I could critique 4 international cuisines. I showed them my rare lotus tongue, told them my taste was dozens of times more sensitive than a normal person. The Japanese king scoffed, said a sharp tongue makes you a gourmet at best. To be the god of food, you need true skill, so they challenged me to cook on the spot. I had long expected this, and agreed with a smile. I said if they were satisfied, they must kneel and apologize in public, but if I failed, I'd give up my right to inherit. Then I signaled for my assistant to bring in a dish. The aroma filled the entire room. They thought I was bluffing, and urged me to uncover it. I calmly smiled, said this was my master's favorite dish, also my best creation, then slowly lifted the lid. At that moment, a golden light shot skyward. A golden dragon rose into the air.